I spent last week on the computer in my office attending by Zoom a meeting of the House of Bishops. Today, my first day back in the office since then, I wanted to visit with you for just a minute or two about our churches and what's going on in the life of our diocese right now. You may remember, if you've looked at your calendar, that it was almost exactly a year ago that we began to have fewer and fewer in-person church services. And this year I see the coming of Palm Sunday and of Easter as a grand opportunity for us to once more worship in person. You may remember last year between Palm Sunday and Easter, we had those exciting services which we did virtually and on the internet, in which churches and people from across the diocese worship together during Holy Week. I will always look back on that week and the experience of knowing that I was worshiping together with thousands of people from a large number of churches across our diocese. I'll be looking back at that the rest of my life as one of the outstanding moments of my ministry. I remember that not just as a high point of that year, but as a high point of my life in the church. This year, I want to invite and encourage you to go to church on Easter. Remember, it's been just about a year now since we began to have so few in-person worship services. The Lord tells us it doesn't matter if there are only 2 or 3 people in church, but that He will be there. And so be smart, be cautious, be wise. Follow all the rules, but I encourage you, this year, get to church. I've asked all of our parishes, all of our missions, our chapels, to be open this year at Easter, to be available for in-person worship, and for us to come in and say our prayers together and in person on that important day of the year. It will be a witness to your community and to the world of the love and blessings of Jesus Christ if you are in church on Easter. In my own ministry, I'm finding myself regularly back in church now. I had a visitation yesterday on Sunday. This next Sunday, I'll be at a church in Jacksonville, and then I'll be preaching at the cathedral on Easter. The Sunday after that, I'll be over in Cedar Key at Christ Church for a visitation and several confirmations. There are a couple of really big confirmation services coming up soon. St. John's in Tallahassee with over 100 people to be confirmed, both from their 2020 class of confirmands and their 2021 class. And then a large number also at St. Mark's here in Jacksonville to be confirmed after that. So let me invite you again and encourage you to go to church on Easter. Let's have every church open, even if only a few people are there. Let's be smart about it. Let's be cautious, careful, guarded, obeying the rules about being in groups of people, but still in church. Let's be well, let's be wise, but let's worship. Well, wise, and worshipful. And this Easter especially, let's witness to the world about the power of the resurrection of Jesus Christ in our lives and in the life of our church.